Just talk about what it means. Obviously, Cornerstone having a rich basketball history, what it means to be in the upper echelon of just scoring at Cornerstone.
I mean, I'd say it's a big honor to come to Cornerstone and know that they've got a few national championships and a bunch of people that have gotten it before. And to be on that list for, it's going to be there for the rest of your life, can show future family members down the line, like, hey, this is what I did in my career. I know that a lot of us here, we're not worried about ourselves, but it is kind of a good personal achievement to have while we're here.
Right. Kyle, same question. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing to accomplish for sure. I know all of us, that's not what it's all about. It's not our goal when we came here, but for that to happen, all of us in the same season, it's a pretty cool thing. And I don't know, it's been a pretty fun ride together, and just for all of us to do that was pretty awesome this year.
Okay. Dory?
Yeah, like Kyle and Ben said, it's not something that you specifically come into college looking to do. I want to get 1,000 points individually, but when you play in a good system like we have, and you have other great contributions on your team like Kyle and Ben, it opens up a lot of parts of your game and gives a lot of open shots. And I think it just is a part of playing in this program. It's a loose program. The coaches kind of allow you to do what you want to do for the most part, as long as it's within the our system. And it's a nice accomplishment individually, but as a team corporately, it's our #1 goal. But that just kind of comes along with it as we move forward.
Okay. And then talk about you guys all got it this year, being 3 people on the same team to get it in 1 year is pretty unique. But you all got it in completely different ways. Kyle, you go first. Just talk about did you know it going in that you got it, and then talk about you got it on free throws. What does that mean to you?
I think before the game I knew I was 2 points away, and when I got fouled, I was just like, just make the shots and I can move on and forget about it for the game, because that's not what really mattered. But I guess it was cool for me to do it on free throws to the degree that at one point last year through 10 games I was 44% from the line. And I've really worked on my free throws a lot to try to get that better. I'm shooting better this year. So I guess it's cool at the same time doing a free throw, even though it's kind of boring. But yeah.
And then Cory, you got yours during an impressive run for a big road win, and kind of a win that the team needed at the time. In the middle of a 30-4 run, you got it on a 3-pointer, kind of what has made you who you are at Cornerstone. Talk about what that meant to you.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of fits into the type of player that I am. I tend to stay beyond the 3-point line and shoot a lot of 3-pointers, but that's because I have 2 All-Americans here that are in the post for me, so I don't have to go down to the post, and it opens up the floor for me a lot. But getting it in that way it just kind of fits in with the type of player that I am. But yeah, that 34 run was something that I had never really been a part of. But when you see your teammate shots going in, your shots start to fall, and when it starts raining, sometimes it just starts pouring. But yeah, it was definitely a fun way to get it in that environment at Aquinas. It was fun.
And then Ben, you got yours probably the most dramatic way anybody can think of on a dunk, fast break dunk, and it came pretty early in a really big game for you guys.
Oh yeah, honestly, I knew I was close, but I think it was a Spring Arbor game where we were just taking it to him, and I was just, the basket looked like an ocean for me. And I heard my parents were telling me after the game that Andy Smith was like, oh, he's 5 points away, all this stuff, and I was like, oh, I mean, and then I just knew next game I had a good possibility of getting. I hit a 3 to start the game. And then I came down in a fast break, and as soon as I dunked it, I knew that was my 1,000th point, and they called a timeout, and it was kind of a cool time and a cool way to get it.
Yeah. Talk about how satisfying is it for you to see your other teammates do the same thing? Because you did it first this year, and then the other 2 guys did it after.
Yeah,
how satisfying is that?
It's very satisfying. Like we want the best for our teammates here. I mean, these guys, we go to battle these guys all the time, and it's great to see a bunch of people have different success while we're out here. So it's a really satisfying feeling.
Kyle, any thoughts on that? Same thing?
Yeah, it was cool for Ben too, because I mean he probably wouldn't have been able to do it last year, but he was injured for about 11 games. So I mean I didn't even know going to the game he was that close. When I figured out he did it on a dunk after, I was kind of jealous. I mean, that's pretty cool doing it on a dunk. But I think it's just cool for all of us to do it together. I mean we just playing together. We play off each other really well. So.
And then Cory, talk about Kyle's unique way of getting it in only 50 games. I mean, a lot of people might do that. Like you're in your junior year,
yeah.
He's barely through his sophomore year here. What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean it's just kind of crazy. When he came in, I didn't really know exactly who he was. I wasn't from this area. When he came in here from day one, he was a great player. He put the ball in the basket, and he was the leader of our team last year in the national tournament and stuff. And he's just a phenomenal player. When he gets the ball in the post, it's like. It's basically going in if you don't double team him. Then when you double team him, it's nice to be a spot-up shooter too. But I mean, it was incredible to see Kyle get in 50 games, and I'm actually really happy for him. It's always nice to see your teammates succeed. I mean, it's one of the funnest things because you're out here and you battle with them every single day. It's a long season, and then to see them succeed is very rewarding.